Alright, go ahead.
Okay, I'm back for part 2 of this HW27KS high wall tent capper setup. So we're going to put the door into place now. So you can see my associate Steve is unsnapping the snaps. Okay, now he's going to detach the bottom of the door. He's going to slide it through to the outside, and then he'll connect the twist latches right in the center here. Use that as kind of a pivot point. You can see that hopefully. Now he's going to swing the bottom into place like that. You can see that went in. So now he'll connect the twist latches there, one on the other side, and then he'll come up to the top and do that. Now, in order for this to fit correctly, like I stated, the tension line on the off-door side of the trailer that I told you about, that has to be taut, and you can see if it's taut, then it fits right into place there. Then he's going to Velcro the inside and outside, and voila, you have a door. Okay? Alright, so while we're here, I can show you the range here. Always keep this range top shut when you're traveling, or else it tends to want to break. So the gas is turned on, but this has not been turned on yet. But let's see. Give it a minute for the gas to get up here because we just connected the tanks and turned them on. I'll get a couple of them going here. There we go. You see it lit there. The other one lit, so on and so forth. So you're just going to turn this clockwise, like so, in order to light it. Now for the oven, let me look and see what type we have here. Let me get down. There's a pilot light all the way down here at the bottom. And you saw it spark, so we have a lighter here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the oven knob. We're going to put it to the pilot light, which is that picture of a flame right there. Then I'm going to depress it. After it's depressed, I'm going to spark this clockwise. And I'm going to keep doing that till the pilot light lights. Okay, once it lights, I'm still going to hold this in for another 10 seconds or so. I'm still depressing it. And then you'll go to operating temperature, whatever temperature you want. It'll cycle on and off. But when you shut it off, the flame obviously goes out, but so does the pilot light. So you have to light the pilot light each time you use the oven. Alright. Okay. So as we move towards the rear, obviously you have your microwave is right here, but this is your thermostat for your furnace right here. So when it's all the way to the left and clicked, it's off. To turn it on, you go this way and then back. It's too hot to obviously light it right now, but it's all automatic. Okay. This back here is how you check your levels. You can see you can turn your water pump on, your onboard water pump, like that. You can check your battery, your fresh water tank, gray tank and black tank, and it graduates up in 1/3 increments, as you can see. Okay. The bathroom shower stall is set up except for the door. Steve will show you how the door goes on there. Let me get out of the way here. This is the bottom right here. So that fits down to the bottom track, right down here. If you can see that, hopefully. There you go. Not quite.
There we go.
No, you got to be in between that one right there. Now you got to come up with it again. You're not quite on this latch here. There you go. Now you got it. Okay, so that's on, and then you're just going to put the thumb twist type latches right through there and latch it in place. And there you have it. Now there's a shower curtain for the inside that you can install if you choose to, of course. The toilet, you flush it with this handle right here. Try to show you the side. So it's right there, alright. The shower, obviously, it's self-explanatory, hot and cold. These drain into the toilet goes into a black tank. The shower goes into a gray tank. You have 2 gray tanks in this one. One for the bathroom and one for the kitchen sink, just so you know. Okay. So that's that simple. That's how it works. The table, obviously, you can put it on the poles. It comes up into position as a table, or you can drop it down to use it as a bed, just like it is. All right. The refrigerator is, let me see what we've got here, is a 3-way refrigerator. That means it'll work on 110 AC, it'll work on 12 volt DC, or LP gas. Right now, we're on auto AC. So when it's on auto, it always looks for 110 AC first. So if you just put it on auto and you're plugged in, it'll find the electricity and run on that. If it can't find electricity or loses it, it'll switch over to gas automatically. That's why they call it auto. But that being said, you can also just pick what you want to use too. Let me get close so I can see here for 1 second. You can go to DC power, which is battery power. You can pull it down the road using your battery and your tow vehicle's alternator, for example. Go back to auto. So it's that simple. And of course, there's your temperature there. You want it up all the way, basically. While I'm down here, to light your water heater, you're just going to flip the switch on. Just like that, that's all. This device right next to it is the carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green like that. If it's not, you want to get it serviced. So if it goes off, basically, you're going to get everybody outside, prop the door open, shut the gas off at the front and figure out what's going on. Alright, this GFCI here, all the plugs in the trailer are wired through this one, even the one on the outside. So if it pops, you're using something outside that pops, you're going to reset it right here. This device here is the power converter. So this converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC. You can see you got 110 AC on this side, regular household style circuit breakers, and they're labeled. Then it's converted to 12 volt DC. Over here you got 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. If a fuse ever blows, they'll light up, and you can see them through this perforation here, so you would know it blew. Also keep in mind that as long as you're plugged into shore power, this will keep your battery charged. So it's also a battery charger. So as long as you're plugged in, you're going to be charging your batteries up front, okay? Alright, simple enough. Your grill is obviously down here. I showed you on the outside where that connects to. Alright, you got a utility table that hangs on the grill rail next to the grill. Over here is your radio. Basically, you can stream off this USB right here. You could put all your albums on one stick and take them all with you. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth and stream off your phone or your tablet. This HDMI is an in, so you can go get into the system that way. There's 2 zones, Zone 1 and Zone 2. 1 is inside the trailer, 2 is the outside speakers, so there's a lot you can do with it considering you're camping. The other thing to know about this trailer, it has something called a Wi-Fi Ranger. Now, let's see here. This is the switch for your Wi-Fi Ranger right there. So what you'll do is after you turn it on, you'll let it warm up for a minute or so. Then you'll see that the top line of this sticker here, your Ranger is called Sky 4 LTE 4551. So you look at your phone or tablet and you'll find your Wi-Fi Ranger. Now, to see what the Wi-Fi Ranger sees, you would go to the bottom to this IP address at the bottom. It says Control Panel. You type in that address and you'll be able to see everything the Wi-Fi Ranger sees. The temporary password is in between. It says it's Change Me Now 4551. So you can change that to whatever you want, but that's your temporary password. So the idea is you're going to hook all your devices to the Wi-Fi Ranger. You put the password in there so that it'll hook up automatically. Then when you get to the campsite or any free public Wi-Fi, you'll go onto this IP address, pick out the correct router, and type in the password if they gave you one or whatever you need to do, and you hook up to that. It's a really good signal booster, and it's got a built-in firewall too. Keep in mind there's a second function for this. If you wanted to, you could. There's a paid function, and basically wherever you get your phone service from, Verizon or Sprint or whatever, it would just be get like another phone or tablet, and you would have to pay a monthly fee, but you just even get more connectivity that way. Most people just keep the Wi-Fi, the free Wi-Fi function, and you know, if they work from their trailer or something like that, they need to have more reliable connection. But generally speaking, they just go with the free public Wi-Fi option. Okay. Hopefully that all made sense to you. Let me walk back here and see if I forgot anything. You've got a 3-speed vent here. Now it has a kill switch on it, so it won't turn on unless you raise the roof, or I'm sorry, unless you raise the vent cover. All right. There's a lock on it right there, so keep that in mind. You unlock it and then you just crank it up and set whatever speed you want. On those days where it's not quite warm enough for air conditioning, you can open up all your windows and turn that on and it cools down pretty darn good. You got a hanging pantry and a hanging wardrobe, or pantry and wardrobe. You get fan light combos to hang on your poles here, so you can cool down and read at night, whatever they attach right to there. Okay, so I think that about covers it. Let me look through it and see if I forgot anything. Did I forget anything, Steve?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, all right, so this is the interior video for this. It would be part 2 of 3, and I'll just call it interior, I guess. That makes sense. And so that's basically it. The air conditioner, obviously, you're just going to turn it on. You can run it with just a fan. Oh, I don't know if you turned on the power. It's probably not plugged in at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no power plugged in. You must have unplugged this. But I'll turn that on for you, so when you get here, it'll be nice and cool. So basically that's it. We'll show you how this breaks down when you get here to pick it up. We're gonna have Steve's gonna go through that with you while you're here. So you can refer back to this video for the different how all the different interior appliances and devices work. So, okay, well, thank you very much. Remember what I told you earlier. You want to inspect all the seals on the trailer 3 times a season. And this trailer has to be winterized because it has plumbing, so you're gonna have to pump antifreeze into it in the fall. And your water heater is underneath this bunk here, just so you know. You take out that one screw right there. You can pull up this panel, and you can see your water heater will have bypass valves on it. So because you can't pump antifreeze into the water heater tank because it'll leave a foul taste and a bad smell. So they give you a way to bypass that. But that being said, that you can have that done anywhere. And learn yourself if you don't already know. It's not really difficult, but like I said, make sure you check your seals, and we'll answer any questions you have when you get here to pick your trailer up. Okay? Thank you very much.